Hey, what's up, guys? Rob here, and welcome to My Nightmare. Today is going to be a brand new movie series showcase. If you haven't seen my first one where I talk about the Terminator films, definitely check it out. Now, today, we are going to talk about the Jurassic Park films. Yes. I own all the Jurassic Park films, whether it's VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. And it's a series that's kind of hit or miss for me. I will say that I probably like the majority of the movies. But the first one is a masterpiece. Now, when I was talking about the Terminator movies, I said that the first Terminator movie is a masterpiece, and I stand by it. I feel the same way here. The first Jurassic Park was incredible. It's an incredible film. The way it was made, mixed with like animatronics and CG, it looks so real. I remember seeing this for the first time and being blown away. Dinosaurs were cool again. I mean, I was a fan of dinosaurs when I was a kid, but seeing them on the big screen and seeing people like run from them, they made them scary. The T-Rex chasing people down and the velociraptors and it's so cool how they made this. And the story about how they took DNA from different things and made the mosquitoes that were stuck on the tree with sap, and like they became fossilized and they took the DNA out of them. It's crazy. Whoever thought of this, it's like, wow. I would say, yeah, this is definitely, I don't know where I would put it as far as like maybe top 5 Steven Spielberg movies. This would definitely be top 5. Not really sure where it would be placed, but definitely top 5. But yeah, I have the first one here on VHS, and this is just the standard version. Then I have the letterbox edition right there on VHS, which has the red bars on the top and bottom there. Now, the letterbox edition is presented in its original theatrical screen image. The black bars at the top and bottom of the screen are normal for this format. So that's basically what that is. But I have 2 versions here. But I own basically 4 versions of the first movie. So those are the VHSs. Then I have the collector's edition widescreen of the first Jurassic Park on DVD. I remember when this first came out, I was so excited to get it on DVD. Has over 60 minutes of bonus footage. Get a lot of stuff there. That whole red box is full of special features. And it's got these little snap... I hate these damn things. Little snap things. You gotta make sure the case shuts, right? That's why you need these. So yeah, got the first movie on DVD. And I was going to get it on Blu-ray, but I got this instead when it came out. And that is the 4K, which includes the Blu-ray and digital. So technically, I have the first Jurassic Park on all 4 formats: VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. And this looks phenomenal in 4K. Just to let you guys know, if you were wondering, yes, this looks fantastic in 4K. And it's got a bunch of special features. I think actually some of them are new. But, yeah. So, first Jurassic Park. Oops. There's the Blu-ray in 4K right there. So yeah. 4 versions there of the first movie. Then we move on to The Lost World, Jurassic Park. I have it here on VHS with this really cool hologram like slipcover there. The T-Rex. Something has survived. The Lost World is definitely not one of my favorites. I think this movie, every time I watch it, I just think this movie is kind of boring. When the dinosaur stuff happens, it's good, but I don't really like Ian Malcolm as the lead character. To me, he plays Jeff Goldblum in this. It doesn't seem like Ian at all. I mean, he's changed from like the first movie. The first movie, he talks about chaos theory. He's rambling on. Obviously, he's matured, and in this movie, he basically is the lead character. So it's just a little different. I don't know. This movie has some cool dinosaur action. It really does, but the ending where the T-Rex is in the city, it just reminded me of like they were trying to do like Godzilla. But I mean, it was cool seeing the T-Rex go wreak havoc in the town. That was fine. But yeah, it's just not one of my favorites. I don't know. So, I used to have The Lost World on DVD, but it got lost in the move when I moved to the different house. There was actually a couple of movies that I basically lost in the move because I know I had it at the other house. But anyway, we're going to skip on to Jurassic Park 3. I have it here on DVD. This is the collector's edition, widescreen. Jurassic Park 3, in my opinion, is underrated. I like this more than the second movie, and I stick by that. There are a lot of haters for this movie because they say, like, the Spinosaurus or whatever it is, looks really stupid and stuff like that. Like the CG's not good. There are a couple times where the CG looks kind of terrible, but all in all, I like the Spinosaurus. I think it was different than having just the T-Rex all the time. He actually kills a T-Rex, but I like it because it's a different dinosaur. I like the pterodactyls. They do a lot of stuff with the pterodactyls in this that they don't do in the other movies. I felt like The Lost World was just an extension of the first movie with the same kind of dinosaurs. And there were some different ones here and there, but I like the fact that Sam Neill returns in this. And I feel like he is a better lead character than Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm. That's just my opinion. I like him better as the lead. And I didn't mind William H. Macy in the story behind this one. I really didn't mind it at all. But I think this movie's a lot of fun. It gets a lot of undeserved hate. That's for sure. So moving on to the fourth film, which is almost like a reboot in a way, because they kind of get you familiar with Jurassic Park, but they start calling these movies, it's like a new trilogy. They call these movies Jurassic World. So what's cool about this movie was to see the park finished. I've always wanted to see the park. Hammond had a vision of his park and how he wanted it to be and things like that. And I always wondered what it would be like if it was all finished. You had tourists come, you had the dinosaurs on display, everything is working, you got rides, you got food, you got all this stuff. That's one of my favorite parts in this, is when these two kids go to the park and it's operational, fully functional, all that stuff. And then the dinosaurs break out and, of course, wreak havoc. And there's like this new hybrid dinosaur that escapes, and like it's a lot different than your typical dinosaur. So there are a lot of stupid decisions made in the plot of this movie, but all in all, I had fun with it. I thought it was a lot of fun. They kind of makes dinosaurs scary again in this, so I don't know. It was good for what it was. Here's one that people hate, and that is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Basically, the whole island's going to go up. There's there's a volcano erupted, and all the dinosaurs are going to die and stuff. I like this one. I don't know. I think this one was fast-paced, and it was just to the point. There were a lot of cool things that happened. I like the action scenes. I like the dinosaurs in this. I like the plot. I just think I don't know. In ways, I think it's definitely better than Lost World, in my opinion. But yeah, a lot of people really don't like this movie. And when I first saw it, I'm like, this isn't bad. I'm like, what's so bad about this film? Like, people were just shredding this apart. So, yeah, that's the Fallen Kingdom. Then we get to the newest and latest film is Jurassic World Dominion. Or like some people like to call it Domain. You get that, right, Alex and Thomas? Anyway. Domain. Anyway, this is the 4K Steelbook that I got at Walmart for $10. Brand new. And it says Jurassic World Dominion right there. It's got the raptors on the front. There's like a school bus on the back there. And then, yeah, you get the Blu-ray and 4K. I thought this movie was okay. To me, I didn't like the whole locust story. I thought that was just kind of like, they focused all on these locusts. And I'm just like, okay, who cares about the dinosaurs, right? But the dinosaurs are all over the world, and they're trying to like do their thing, trying to, help people and stuff all over the world. They bring back the OG characters, which was nice, but it was awkward seeing Ellie and Alan Grant together. I felt like they just, in a lot of scenes, it was just awkward. Like, they didn't have any chemistry. And like, I felt like Jeff Goldblum coming back as Ian Malcolm, he was Jeff Goldblum. Even worse than Lost World. And yeah, I just felt like he was just, I don't know, man. I think they waited too long. They waited too long to bring them all back. And I just don't think they did it right. I think they could have written them in better with the situation. But they basically combined the old Jurassic Park characters with the new Jurassic World characters. So they combined them together. And I don't know. I just think this movie was really weak. It was really weak in the story. Really, the action scenes were fine. It basically, Chris Pratt riding around a motorcycle, getting chased, and all that stuff was fine. But I don't know. I just think it just wasn't as good. Like, I prefer this movie over this one. So anyway, so that's my Jurassic Park collection, the Jurassic Park series. Again, I will do a recap. So I got two versions of the VHS Jurassic Park, the letterbox edition and the regular standard. I have the collector's edition DVD of the first Jurassic Park and the Blu-ray and 4K of the first Jurassic Park. And I only have the VHS right now of The Lost World. I have the collector's edition DVD of Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic World on Blu-ray also includes the DVD. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom on DVD and Blu-ray. And Jurassic World Dominion on Blu-ray 4K. So, hope you guys enjoyed this movie series showcase. I'll be back with more of these. And, hope you guys like what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's going to be a mix of genres. There's going to be horror. There's going to be action, maybe comedy, even just all kinds of stuff that I want to do here. So, it's been a lot of fun talking about these. Stay tuned for reviews. Stay tuned for rankings. Stay tuned for like top 10 videos and discussions. More collection videos. I thought about doing like like movie collections of directors. I've already done like M. Night Shyamalan, but I'm going to do that one over. I'm going to do it like filming right here where I'm sitting. But I've already done like Jordan Peele. I will re-upload that video, all the movies that he's done. I'm going to do James Wan. That's definitely one that I want to do because I do own all of his films, and that's going to be a really cool video. So, hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you for subscribing, for watching, taking the time out of your day. It really means a lot to me. So, I will see you guys in the next video.